In this video, I'll look at how to use the compound interest formula to work some problems. We want to determine the amount in an account if $10,000 is invested at 3% for 5 years compounded in times per year. The compound interest formula is A, or the ending amount, is equal to P, or principal, the initial investment, times the quantity 1 plus R divided by N raised to the exponent of N times T. If our interest is compounded continuously, we have a continuously compound interest formula, which is A is equal to P times E to the RT. In this particular problem, we know the initial investment is $10,000, so that is our value of P. It's invested at 3% annual interest, so our value of R is equal to 0.03 when we convert that to a decimal. And 5 is the number of years, which is T. Our value of N will come from the chart. To compound annually, N is equal to 1, right? It's just going to find interest one time a year. Quarterly, that would be 4 times a year, so N is 4. And monthly, N would be 12. If it's compounded continuously, we can't represent that with the value N, so we're going to use a continuous compound interest formula. So for the other three, we're going to use the compound interest formula, where A is equal to 10,000 times the quantity 1 plus R, which is 0.03, divided by 1, raised to the 1 times 5. So we can use our calculator to input 10,000 times, in parentheses, 1 plus 0.03 divided by 1 is just 0.03, close parentheses, raised to the 1 times 5, which is just 5. And when we enter, we're going to round this to 2 decimal places to get 11,592.74. So that means that in the 5 years, this account earned $1,592.74 in interest. For N is equal to 4, it's the same method. We're just going to have 10,000 times 1 plus our interest rate, which is 0.03, divided by N, which is 4, raised to the 4 times 5. So when we input that, we'll have 10,000, parentheses, 1 plus 0.03 divided by 4, close parentheses, raised to, now my calculator actually puts everything here that I'm going to enter into the exponent. If not, you're going to need to put that expression in parentheses, or you can go ahead and compute it. 4 times 5 is 20, so I'll just do 20. And then move my cursor to the right to exit the exponent, and then enter. So compounded quarterly, our ending amount after 5 years is $11,611.84. Compounded monthly, again the same process. A would be 10,000 times 1 plus the interest rate of 0.03 divided by 12, raised to the 12 times 5. So if I wanted to, I can do second enter to bring up that expression that I just entered. And then in place of the 4, I'm going to put 12. Then close parentheses. And then in my exponent, 12 times 5 is 60. And then enter. So in this case, the ending amount is $11,616.17 if we round to 2 decimal places. And then for the compounded continuously, we're going to have A is equal to P, which is 10,000, times our base E, and then raised to the RT, so 0.03 times 5. So this time we would have 10,000, And then to get E, we're going to do second ln, and then in my exponent is 0.03 times 5. And then right arrow key and enter. So that ending amount is $11,618.34.